Okay, we're exiting Coleshill Test Centre. You come up to the stop line again. Make sure that you stop at the stop line because pedestrians can come out from left and right. Secure with the park brake. Make sure you check as best you can. Then gently check the mirrors near side, blind spots. Now you're going to have to exit across the opposite side of the road, so make sure there's nothing coming that you can interfere with. Straight across to the trees. Checking the mirrors, undo the steering, running out alongside of the trees, checking your trailers coming off the drop curb. Now tighten it back in towards the lights. Stay on green lights, so be careful of the lights. And we're on a green, so we're through the lights, that's fine. Checking the mirrors as we go. Now again, all I'm doing at the moment is just monitoring the mirrors, looking at the mirrors about every 5 to 8 seconds. Again, just checking the mirrors, making sure I'm in position in lane. A fair bit of traffic behind me, 30 mile an hour at the moment. I'm just checking out up a road up ahead to make sure there's nothing coming out from the junctions. I'm sitting towards the crown, improve my vision around that left-hand bend. Lights are on red up ahead, so I'm just going to check the mirrors, ease off the gas a little bit. Again, check the mirrors, smooth on the brakes. Don't want to crowd out. So they've got a green, but I know the traffic's pretty heavy today, so check the mirrors again. Still on green for me to go left, so manoeuvre, stay slightly towards the crown, aim for the grit over here, look. Check the mirrors, and then borrow a little bit of lane 2, bring the trail around, checking your mirrors, then bring it back into lane. Both mirror checks, and then throttle on, away we go. And dual carriageway, national speed limit, 60 mile an hour, not that we can do 60, but theoretically we could. Up the hill we go. Again, traffic, allowing traffic to come through. As you can see, oncoming traffic's pretty busy. So we've got road signs for pedestrians crossing. We've also got a sign up ahead for a roundabout ahead. So we'd like to get into the roundabout, keep the vehicle moving if possible. There's a fairly bit of traffic around today. So what I'm going to do is, as I climb onto the top of the hill, my foot now is coming off the throttle, and now I'm covering the brake. And then as we come down, I'll just gently feather the brake, stay to the crown, look at what's happening at the roundabout as well. I want to time and arrive when there's nobody at the roundabout in my lane. So there's my gap at the moment from the sides. Just timing right so that I've got space as I enter. Now I'm going to borrow a little bit onto the crown here. The Audi's there, he'll go through, that's fine. White car from the right, so we just keep trickling. There it is, that's our gap. We've got a nice space, we've kept the vehicle manoeuvring, or moving even. Round the outside, what you've got to do is make sure that you do not cut the lane, because the cars on the inside should be allowed to either turn right or come through on lane 2. You cannot cut the lane with your trailer. So we've manoeuvred that, eyes up the road ahead. We've checked the mirrors as we exited. We've got another roundabout, so it's mirrors, signal, and manoeuvre to lane 2 when safe to do so. The reason I've done that is because we're going to turn right at the roundabout and it's heavy traffic, so I've got over in good time. Again, I don't want to have to stop, so I'm going to try and ease off the throttle, allow that red Merc to get in front. I want him to go in and get clear of the roundabout, and also the white car there. So check the mirrors, smooth on the brakes, allow them time to get in. We're going right, third exit. Mirrors, signal, smooth on the brakes, smooth on the brakes. Hold position up against the right-hand curb. There we go. If we can't go, then we'll have to stop. Nothing we can do. We've made a decent effort at trying. There's our gap. Checking the mirrors. In we go, lane discipline now. Now this time we're going to make sure that right mirror is position, left mirror's danger. The Volvo out there on that near side. We're just making sure from our position we can see. And now we check as well as we come off to make sure nobody's tried to get around that outside on the blind side. Coming off, just borrow the crown a little bit. Straighten her up, both mirror checks as you come out. And we're safe to manoeuvre out of that hazard. And away we go. Again, slightly heavy traffic. And at the roundabout, we're just going to follow the road ahead. So check the mirrors, smooth on the brakes, look for the gap. Now be careful because it is busy, so make sure nobody wants to change their minds at the last minute, and they don't, so we're good. As we come off the roundabout, we can give an indication just to help the other road users. Check for traffic from HS2 here. Plus workmen, which today it's quite quiet for them, luckily. Check the mirrors again as we speed up. Coming around a right-hand bend, sit slightly curbside again, improve the vision ahead. And the last we've seen was a car disappearing around the corner, so it's looking good. Speed limit, as you can see, is 50 miles per hour. I'm doing, what, 45 at the moment. The reason I've kept it down below the 50 is because I can't actually see it clearly enough ahead to push up to 50 in case there might be a cyclist or a broken down car or a hazard of some sort. So, okay, now we've got a clear road. We can pick up the speed a little bit. Check through with the mirrors. And weight limit up ahead, which is dead ahead, but we're not going to go through that, so we're okay. We're going to go left at the roundabout. First exit. So again, crown of the road. Check the mirrors, off the gas, smooth on the brakes, mirrors, signal, nice and smooth. Try and arrive when there's a gap. Not going to happen today. Okay, we did try, but unfortunately the traffic flow is not good. Okay, here we go. There's the gap. Off we go. As you turn left into dual carriageway, remember you're driving a truck, so left-hand lane where available, so we're not blocking. There we go. Check the mirrors. Back on the throttle. Down the hill. Again, checking as far as the eye can see up to the junction, or up to the roundabout I should say. And what I would like to do, we're going to go left, first exit at the roundabout. We want to try and arrive on a clean roundabout, so mirrors, smooth brakes, all the vehicles in front, I would like them to get gone through before we get there so we can try and keep the vehicle moving. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, they're gone, the blockers in. Unfortunately, we're going to get stuck. Just keep feathering that brake, here we go. Okay, we did keep it moving just about. Into lane, it's left-hand turn lane only, so you don't have to indicate. If you do, it's no big deal, but you don't have to. And you can see the change of speed limit now. We've just been told 40 mile an hour. Crossing is clear. Nobody there to press it, and it has stayed green. Check the mirrors as we come through. And you've got these bollards, these islands we want to call them, road furniture, basically dividing us from the cycle lane on the left. Again, just be careful as you come through. Make sure you check your mirrors. Just make sure you have your position in the road. Use your mirrors for position. And all the way up the top of the hill. Junction's now clear. To repeat a 40 mile an hour signs on the road surface and on the lampposts. Now, up ahead, stale green light. So check the mirrors. Ease off the gas. Traffic's building a little bit as well. So I'm now off the gas. I'm going to cover the brake. I'm not braking yet, but if them lights should start to change, then I would be able to brake. They haven't stayed green. Check the mirrors. Back on the gas. And then up to the roundabout, and we're going to take the second exit towards Birmingham Airport, following the signs, Birmingham Airport. Trees are up there at the moment blocking. If you don't see the sign for Birmingham Airport on the white one, on the green one, that's a primary route sign. Go to the local route signs here in white, and you can see the airport's 12 o'clock. Now, here you have to cover the left lane. Remember, you're a truck, you must be in the left lane. So check your mirrors, bring the vehicle into left lane, ready for the roundabout. Watch that corner on your left. You don't want to be clipping that with the trailer. And then hold. Near side line spots, away we go. That's it, away we go. Follow the outside of the roundabout. Brake off signal. There we go. Using the mirrors for position, we went round the outside of the roundabout, allowing any traffic that was there to come on the inside if they needed to. Here, be careful of the cycle lane on the left. Make sure you're using your mirrors now to maintain a position in the road, centre of the lane, or slightly to the crown if you want to. But whatever you do, don't get driving into the cycle lane, because again, that would get you a failure on a test, driving in the cycle lane. You can go in and out of a cycle lane if there's something to cause you to do that, as long as you check the mirrors for obviously cyclists and things like that. Again, change the speed limit here. I've come off the gas. You should 40 mile an hour. Now again, you should be at or below 40 as you come through the sign. And then we're up to the roundabout. Now, I say this is a roundabout. This is all being part of the HS2 roadworks, and it has all changed. So it's really a one-way system now. We're following the signs for Birmingham, for the airport, beg your pardon. And again here, it's opened up left lane, so I'm going to go left lane for now. We are going to be following the airport and the B road. Near side front right blind spots, away we go. Let's have a look at the road markings at the next roundabout. So as we approach, you can see the road markings. Now I've got to manoeuvre to lane 2, so mirrors, signal, and manoeuvre when it's safe to do so. Now, again, read the road markings. B4438 is what we're aiming for. So put yourself in the 4438. TT on the forward, tyres to tarmac. Look at the road marking on the roundabout, 4438. But be careful of other road users, because some people don't actually look at road markings or road signs, so be careful for other people. So we're into the 4438. You can see the road marking saying straight on. So there we go, it's developed straight into that. To the outside, 4438, lane 1 of the 4438, because you're a truck, HGV, all remains in the left lane. Check the mirrors on exit, and away we go. 40 mile an hour speed limit inside. It's saying end off, but it's still a 40 mile an hour even after this. So check the speed. Now, when we come to this roundabout, the road markings are quite worn on the road surface. We're following the road ahead. The left turn is into a hotel anyways, but we're following the road ahead. Make sure you get in the right position here. So mirrors, signal, which is a brake light at the moment. Follow the crown marking. Follow the crown, white marking in the middle. There you go. That's a left-hand turn lane only. As you come in and come out to the left of the roundabout, allowing traffic around that right-hand inside lane, because I want to turn right or go to your lane 2. Again, we can't block. As we come down here, we're coming towards Birmingham Airport, and you will see that the bus lane has been suspended. So you are allowed to go into the bus lane, and not only are you allowed to, you're expected to. If you go to lane 2, you could be classed as blocking, and therefore you'd fail your test. So always be mindful of this bus lane at Birmingham Airport. That's both ways. The bus lane is suspended. It is a live lane. You are a HGV. You should remain in the left lane where available. Obviously this is available, and hopefully in a minute we'll see a matrix sign to confirm it. Near side front right blind spots. Away we go again. Okay, so we're away. Luckily in this lane, on the X bus line, the disused bus line, we don't have to give way. Solid white lines dividing the traffic, so we can just go into that. Position left, follow the lines, keep the trailer in lane. Nobody at the crossing, and then as we come through here, there's the matrix sign. Unfortunately it's switched off today, however it is definitely a suspended bus line. And as we come to the roundabout, we're going to follow the road ahead, second exit. So check the mirrors, smooth on the brakes, crown of the road coming in, away from that curb again. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Check my position using my mirrors. Make sure from behind the blind spots of the mirrors, there's nobody coming. Exit, and off we go again. The blue signs are obviously sprayed out for the bus lanes as well. Matrix signs there, not working again. Again, into the bus lane though, always remain left where available. And it's a disused or suspended bus lane. And we're coming through under the maglev, Birmingham Airport, all the way up to the next roundabout. As we climb, throttle, still putting a bit of throttle on, but what I'll do now is I'll start to ease back, off the throttle now, cover the brake, gently, just a little bit of braking. I don't like to brake in corners, so just smooth on the brakes there. As we come to the roundabout, be careful of the trees, it's a blind spot, you cannot see, and that's what happens, cars just appear. He's blocking, I'm going to go through, so as you come through there, try and keep it smooth, but if you have to stop because you can't see, then stop. Mirror signal. The reason I'm moving now to lane 2 fairly quickly is because the examiner's going to take you towards the A45 Coventry Road, so you need to be in the right-hand lane. If you look at the road markings, that's what it's showing you. Mirrors, signal, it's looking clear. Up we go. And again, use the right mirrors position, left mirrors for danger, right position, danger, brake off, check the blind spots, that's why we call it the danger mirror. As we come round, you've got no choice at the moment, lane 2. Birmingham A45 written on the road surface. Stay in this lane, left-hand lane for M42, A45 towards Coventry. Stay in this lane, right-hand lane, right-hand approach. Check your mirrors, signal right. Adjust speed on approach. Okay. Hold. If you don't know at roundabouts, if you're not sure, if you don't know, you don't go. It's as simple as that. So I know a lot of people aren't indicating, but if you don't know, don't go. At the roundabout, again, line choice is obvious, I would think. So even though I've got my indicator on it, just letting people who are coming onto the roundabout know that I am going round. And then check the mirrors, brake off, join the A45, Coventry Road towards Birmingham. And now as you come down here, check your mirrors, put your indicator on early, use your mirrors. It's a bit of a short runway, so I'm not forcing these vehicles over. They have one's moved over, the other one's not, this cabby in front. So again, I don't want to be driving this close to him, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ease off a little bit. He's only doing 30 mile an hour. So mirror check, signal, and then I'm going to move to lane 2. This is a 50 mile an hour road, so I'm going to take it up to 50, walk past him. All I'm going to do is check him on the mirrors. Make sure that I don't exceed 50. Mirrors again, signal back in, just to let him know. Don't actually have to signal to come back left. Again, here though, I'm doing just below 50 now. I'm doing about 49, but be careful because the examiners know the A45 going into Brum. There's your 40 sign with the yellow background. You must be at or below, so check my mirrors. I've eased off the gas. I'm going to just gently give it a little bit of brake. And all I'm doing now is bringing it down, and I've got to be at or below 40 as I come through those signs. I must not carry my speed through, so be careful of that road sign for 40 mile an hour. And then pedestrian lights. It is clear at the moment. I've got a car stuck down my right hand side here, just hovering in my blind spot. Lights are on red. Check the mirrors off the gas, smooth on the brakes. No point getting there too fast. What I'd like to try and do is judge it so I can keep the vehicle moving. Keep that examiner nice and comfortable. We're going TT, tyres to tarmac on the VW. There we go. Brakes are on. And relax. All we're going to do now, road ahead is clear, and once we've got a green light, around us is not too bad at the moment. The cars can go down the left side onto the left turn. Okay, so near side front right blind spot. Let the vehicles ahead get away, develop a space, develop a gap there, which we've done. We can now look all the way into the corner, knowing full well these two cars in front, all the cars in front got plenty of space. And still scanning up the road ahead, nice and clear. There's a sharp left-hand bend I can see right in the distance. We've got a bit of traffic around them, it's not too bad. 40 mph speed limit, so just ease off the throttle a little bit, just onto the 40 there. Okay, again, still 40. We're below 40 now. Cameras, 40 mph, sharp deviation, black and white markers to the left. Long white marks on the crown of the road showing a hazard around the corner, which is traffic lights. Again, pick up all this information. I'm covering the brake. The lights are currently on green. That's a stale green. They could change. Then there they go. Mirror check, smooth on the brakes. Plenty of time to react. Read the road, read the signs. Nice and smooth. Leave a gap between me and the stop line in case any pedestrians need to cross. I know it's a bit quiet today. Okay, and near side front right blind spot. Away we go again. And we're just checking and monitoring the mirrors, looking again as far as the eye can see towards that right-hand bend. Traffic's cars just come out from the left. We've got cars down our right side, plenty of space, plenty of time. Again, drive with space around the vehicle. Pedestrian lights, check the mirrors, nobody's standing there, so theoretically it should stay green. I've come off the throttle just in case. Braking, vehicles going off to the right, left, so again, this is where space comes in. If you've got space, you've got time to see it and react rather than having an accident. Again, scanning up ahead, brake lights coming on in the vehicles, right up the top of there. You can see them turning left and right at the top. Again, 3-second rule between me and the van. Bus stop or use, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. There's why I need the space. Mirrors, signal. I'm going early to lane 2. Now, the reason I'm going early to lane 2 is because of the traffic flow being so heavy. We are going to be turning right at a second set of traffic lights up ahead. So rather than try and squeeze over it later, I've got over earlier. So if the examiner's giving you plenty of time and he's giving you plenty of warning of the turn, sometimes it's easier and safer to get over nice and early and not get trapped in. So again, we're going to be going right at not this set of lights, but the next set of lights. TT, tyres to tarmac on the Fiat. Park brake on, hold. We're going to be going right at the set of lights with the overhead gantry. We call them the wheat sheaf lights. Now the danger of these lights can be that after about 9:30 on the weekday morning, the lights rotate very quickly. So when we get down there, we'll have a look at how fast those lights, traffic lights, rotate. And I'll explain the danger of them, I hope. Okay, so near side front right blind spot. Again, delay the departure a few seconds, let that vehicles get ahead of us. And we're going to be going right at these set of lights. So mirrors, signal right, in behind the black car. Try and tuck the trailer in as best I can. Try and free lane 2 up if I can. Now, the danger of these lights on test is the examiners all know how fast these lights change during a weekday after 9:30. So, TT on the Fiat. What will count is how many cars get through these lights before they go back to red. So they're going green now. So 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, 4 car. 5 car, but they're going through on red, look, amber red. He's just about stopped. Now, the danger on test, we're the 4th vehicle now. Now, if I was on test, what I'm going to do is what I would do on test. I'm the 4th vehicle. The lights rotate relatively quickly, and I'm at the worst place in this queue for these lights. If I push on when they go green, probably just after I might get past that stop line, they'll change. Now, you've got to remember, you're an examiner as a human being. He will make a call. Now, that call could fail your test. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a little bit of a game here. I'm going to slightly delay my manoeuvre forward, trying to anticipate going back to red. So I'm going to fumble far, I don't care what I do, but I'm going to slow everything down. It may not look brilliant, but it's a good example, I hope. So we're about to go green. Check the gears, right, near side, front, right, blind spot, roll forward. There we go. And now that, definitely now, I won't fail here because I'm now the lead vehicle for these set of lights. And that's, if you're the fourth vehicle on this row and it's a weekday after 9:30, that's how you want to play it as a fourth vehicle. If you try and push through and you go on that line and it goes to amber, it's according to who's testing you, it's only a human being, he'll call it, and it could be a pass, it could be a fail. So don't forget, we chief lights, be careful. Okay, so with a bit of luck, near side front right blind spot. Away we go this time. Forward, 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 forward. And lock it round, checking the mirrors for position of trailer before I initiate the steering. Checking both sides, both mirrors for position, making sure we're clear, we are. Looking at the road ahead, fairly quiet again, not too bad. And 30-mile-an-hour road. So I'm just below 30, which is quite, you know, reasonable speed. We'll stick there at just below 30. Checking off, looking into the future. I can see pedestrians on the left and further up on the left. Pedestrian lights, see what they do. Them two coming approaching the lights. They're walking past. And on the other side, there's nobody. So theoretically, again, they should stay green. I'll just come off the throttle just in case. They have stayed green. Good. Follow it through. Position crown of the road coming round. Being crossing with a hump. So again, just check the mirrors, bring the brakes in slightly because I don't want to upset the examiner. Nice and smooth. Keep it smooth. Up we go. And down we go. Check the mirrors again. Accelerate away. Checking the mirrors. We've got some traffic behind us, but we're not doing too bad. We're on the speed level. We've come towards the speed limit now, 30 mile an hour. Warning of, again, pedestrian lights up ahead. I've checked them. There's nobody standing at the pedestrian lights. Now here, there's oncoming traffic, so mirrors, signal. I'm telling the car behind, I'm telling out, and I'm telling anybody at the moment, there's no one coming up. But I'm telling people I'm going to borrow the hatchet markings, which I'm entitled to overtake the vehicles. I'm not going to move in and start swerving round. There's nothing coming, so I can sort of stay in this position. If there was a car turning, I'd have to move back in, but there isn't. So here again, check the mirrors, smooth, hold my position. All I'm doing is saying to the oncoming vehicle, we've all got enough space to go through. So I'm showing them myself early so they can see me. Here, I'm not going to bully anyone. Hold back a bit, mirrors, signal. Again, near side front right blind spot. I can move round these. I don't want to bully anyone. Again, check the near side mirror, make sure I've cleared them cars, nobody's opened any doors. I'm still going to stay slightly to the crown. There's plenty of room for that oncoming car to come through, so he's got the space. Checking the mirrors again for my position. Now here at this roundabout, it's more than likely the examiner's going to turn you left first exit, so we're going to follow that. Left first exit with TT on the forward, tyres to tarmac. Check near side, blind spot. And we're on a green light, pedestrian, no pedestrian, one approaching from the right, but she hasn't activated anything yet. And then she hasn't moved in anywhere. Okay, we're still moving, so we're not blocking the crossing, we're still moving. Get the trailer off the crossing, TT on the forward, we're just clear of the crossing. Near side front right, blind spot. Position crown, we're going left, so keep the trailer away from the railings. Okay, they're hesitating, so we're going to go. Okay, off we go. Pedestrian coming in from the left, so we'll hold for that pedestrian. Just checking the position of the trailer. Again, you'll notice that I'm not staring at anything, I'm scanning. That's how I'm picking up the pedestrians, the position of the trailer, near side front right. I'm just scanning information, I'm not actually staring at anything. Use your peripheral vision, and you use it, if you keep your eyes moving, your peripheral vision's always fresh. But if you stare at anything, your peripheral vision diminishes, and that's when you lose things. So nice and smooth, again, straight through the middle, nice and steady. You can hear the trees just gently rustling the top of the trailer, trying to protect the trailer as much as possible. Okay, straight through the sensors again, checking the mirrors. Now, I'm not going to have much choice but to sort of take the two of these, so I'm going to try and move over a little bit after he's through. Check the position of the trailer and the vehicle, we're clearing that one. Move back on the inside again, trying to protect the trailer from these trees a little bit. At the roundabout, we're going to follow the road ahead at the second exit. I'm going to, as soon as I'm through the bollards, check the mirrors. I'm going to signal to let the oncoming and the car behind know that I'm moving out because of a parked car. He can't see that parked car there because I'm in his way. Now we can see it. And again, we're going to move in. I'm going to try and hover over the crown again for position. Nice and clean. In we go. Check the near side mirror as we come in. We're clear of that one. Over to the gravel. Then rotate round. Now bring the trailer into the roundabout tight. And then we can use a bit of the crown as we come over. Just borrow it for a second. And we're clear on the near and the near side and on the outside. So that's around that roundabout. Lovely. As we come up here, check the mirrors. And we've got a hump in the road here. So again, we're going to have to check the mirrors. Apply the brakes, letting the traffic behind know by brake lights that are slowing up a bit. Up we go. Crown of the road again. Plenty of room for us and the oncoming. Even though it's a learner, there's plenty of room. Nice and smooth. Check the learner off. They're happy they've gone through. At the next roundabout, we're going to be turning right. Third exit. Again, I'm going to ease back because them other cars are approaching. I'm not going to bully them. They're at the hazard slightly before me. So mirrors, signal. That's in case anything comes around that roundabout now. And what's behind me, they tell them I'm pulling out around the parked car. And they're through. Nice and shallow. Don't get right up tight to it. Space is your friend. We're around the parked car. We're going right, third exit. Mirrors, signal. Crown of the road coming in away from that left-hand corner. Check. Okay, we're in. Take it in. Check the mirrors for position. We're clear on that corner. Now go wide. As we come round, I'm checking that position, checking the headboard, checking position, headboard. As we come round, we're coming off, so stay wide now. Slightly tuck it in. Slump the trailer in it. Now you can use a bit of the oncoming side. There's nothing there at the moment. Borrow it, give it them back. There we go. We've borrowed it. We've given it them back. Here a bit of a pinch point. So I'll let the Mercedes come through. Mirrors, signal. Nicely. I've kept it rolling, nice and smooth. And through we go. Now we're taking up the crown of the road. We're in the position, dominant position in the road, showing that we need that space. And we're already at the hazard before anybody else. Now we can move back into, there's a dual carriageway section ahead, but it is only 30 miles per hour. So monitor your speed. I'm only at 25, so also I've got to keep the speed down because of these trees. Don't want to strike them too hard. Again, you've got lots of parked cars. There could be doors opening, people getting in, getting out, so be aware. Children running in and out. It's a sunny day. We've got dual carriageway ends, bend down to the right with a junction on it. All that information's there to be read. Now here we've got a bit of a pinch point. Not too bad. Check the mirrors. Nice and smooth. Drift it in. Nothing drastic with the steering. Drift it in. Bring it round. Nice and smooth. Checking the mirrors for position. Back out into the crown. Still plenty of room for both of us. So oncoming car's got plenty of room. We've got room. Just gently through. Looking ahead all the way to the roundabout. We're going to turn right, third exit. Check the mirrors on approach to the roundabout. Signal. Smooth on the brakes. Crown coming in again. Make sure we know where these lot are going. Okay, we're just trickling in. We've just got a trickle. That's in. So we're going to go in, around. Use the gravel as a target again. So we're going out wide, out wide. Remember, we're going right, out wide. We're still doing all right. Use the gravel, out wide. Now, tuck the trailer in by keep going round towards that part of the gravel. Bring it off, the crossing is clear, borrow the oncoming side. Now remember, if there was a car like that blue car had been further up, I might have to wait with the trailer on the roundabout for the blue car to come through so I could borrow their road. However, in that case, I was clear to go through. So be patient. Don't worry if you hold, basically your trailer's blocking the roundabout. Don't worry about that, but don't force any other vehicles to slow down. Okay, so mirror checks, nice and smooth. Again, I'm looking at parked car ahead of this green van in the front, so he's going to have to come out around that parked car. I'm already planning for it, so I'm not going to indicate here because of the junction of the car. I might think I'm turning right, so I'm moving position without indicating, due to I don't want to give a misleading indicator. Right, crossing's going, they're going to press it. You don't know whether it's an immediate one or a delayed. That's obviously a delayed one, so again, I covered the brake just in case. Here again, mirror. I will give a signal this time, and I'm going to move over to avoid these as well. And again, I'm now in the dominant position of the road. I can move back in temporarily to allow the oncoming traffic to come through, but I'm not going to move right in. I'm just going to move in enough for them to let through, because I've got to take back out into the dominant position of the road. And through there, check near side mirror for clearance, move back in a line. And again, we've got parked cars. Again, same again, I'm checking the mirrors as we go. I'm going to give a signal to help the car behind know, and also now, because we've got a bit of a pinch point, luckily there's nothing coming, but they can see me. If I'm out in the middle of the road there, they can see me and hopefully give way. Okay, so roundabout, we're going to take the fourth exit kit screen. As I approach, I'm going to go crown of the road on approach. It's a standard roundabout, meaning there's naturally no lanes in this roundabout, so near side front right blind spot, out we go. Around, what we'll do here is, we're using all the space in the roundabout, signal off, tuck the trailer slightly in by moving the unit into the roundabout a little bit, use your mirrors, left as we come off, check the mirrors position, all good. Now again with these roundabouts, if you come in the opposite direction, make sure you try and make an effort to go round them, don't go through them. It's not easy to go round them from here, you just go sort of round. Okay, same again at the next one. Make an effort to go round them, but if you try to clip them a little bit, that's not a problem, but you cannot just go straight through them. Okay, so again, we're looking good. He's just approaching, but we're not going to interfere with them. Maintaining nice, steady progress. And around the right-hand, left-hand bend, right-hand side, the crown again to improve my visibility. BMW is a bit suspect from what his manoeuvring was just doing, so I'm just going to be careful with the beamer. And he's out to the right, that's fine. We got a bit of parked cars, one turning right up ahead, learner obviously. So we're going to give plenty of space for the learner to do their thing. Checking the mirrors, 5 to 8 seconds. Nice and smooth. Slightly on the crown, not a problem. There's plenty of room. Again, moving past the junction, nothing coming in, nothing going out, just checking. Now here, what you have to be careful of as you come around, there's a fire station on the left. Whatever you do, if there's queuing traffic, do not get stopping on these keep clear signs on the floor, or the white one or the yellow ones. If there's a gap after the keep clear before the crossing, fine, or after crossing, but don't get stopping on them, because that is immediately out of Garrett screen test station, and there's a possibility coming round here on from Coleshill. So don't get stopping on them keep clear signs outside the fire station. We're going right at the roundabout, mirrors, signal, position. Now again, if you don't know, you don't go here. So let's have a look and see. There's a black car on the inside coming round the roundabout, a white car after that, so I'm going to be careful. Remember, if you don't know, you don't go. Peering around these mirrors for the blind spots. Again, you really, really don't know what half these people are going to do, so be careful and be patient. Okay, near side from the blind spot, he's blocking, he's going, so I'm happy that that's where he was going. So out we go. Pop the indicator back on again. And brake off signal. Lights, pedestrian lights are clear. check the mirrors, back up to speed, 30-mile-an-hour road. Again, monitor your speed, nice and steady. It's easy to get carried away going down a hill like this, so I'm just checking the speed. I'm just bringing in a little bit of brake. I'm just clocking on the 30. Now, there's a chance that the examiner could bring you right or straight on at these lights. We're going to go right at the light, so mirrors, signal, position. It's a stale green, so it might change, so be careful. It's still a green. I'm over the line. I've already pointed past the point of no return. I'm going to commit to the turn, and we're in, and we made that through. Again, the examiner's making sure that you show caution at the lights. Now there, it went to amber, but I was already well past the point of no return, so that would be fine. But you must show caution and be ready for the lights. Now, it could take you up the right-hand side, which is a low bridge at that way, but it just as easily can bring you up to the roundabout this direction. So mirrors, signal, drift out, check the position of the trailer, good. Cancel that. Again, pedestrian crossing, check behind that van so you know if there is anybody there or not. Again, checking the mirrors as we come through. Now, we'll come up to a roundabout. At the roundabout, we're going to take the first exit off the roundabout. So, mirror check. I'm going to give a signal for the red car behind us just to let them know we're going out round of the parked cars. He's going to ask you to turn left first exit. Now, position and faith is everything here. So, as we approach, come in on the crown on the right-hand side. Obviously, don't hit the curves on the bollards, but as close up as you can to it. When we go in, just going to check where he's going. And the bus, so I'll hold for the bus. Want a bit of space and a bit of time to try and get this right. Near side front, right, and another one. Okay, in we go. And as we come into the roundabout. Now, keep it tight on the roundabout. Left indicator on. And now spin it off. Use as much as you can of these hatchets. Tuck it inside. Now, keep it tight to the right. And then we're through with about a foot or so of clearance. So it's a bit tight, especially with what we've got on here, which is a triple axle trailer. It's a bit tight, but take your time and have faith. Go deep into the hatchets around the bollards. Okay. And then he'll bring you around here. And more than likely at this point, he'll say to you, please pull over on the near side. It's a safe and convenient location. Don't get stopping anywhere here. Drop curbs, you'll block drop curbs, bus stops, junctions. Don't get stopping anywhere here. What you're looking at is where the white car's coming out from the right there. Just after that, as we approach, check your mirrors. Signal left. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. After this first drop curb and before the second drop curb, check your mirrors. Use your mirrors now for position as well. Make sure your back of your trailer's cleared that at the back, which it has. And park brake on. And now he will say to you, please follow the road ahead when it's safe to do so. So again, wait for a gap in the traffic. Give it at least 40 seconds and wait for a gap. So that's what I'm doing now, just checking the mirrors. I'm looking in the left mirror to see what's coming from the right from behind. I'm looking at the right mirror, see who's at the junction. There's just blue car just coming out, and then there's a white car or silver car. Again, don't get rushing, don't get panicking. Once he's out, he's a bit nifty in the next car, so I'm going to wait again. Right. Okay, and away we go. And if you look in the mirrors, there's nobody there. We haven't upset anyone. We haven't slowed them up, slowed them up or sped them up. And we're away. Crown of the road again. All the way up to the traffic lights. This time we're going to turn right at the lights. So I'll check the mirrors, move to the crown, check the mirrors both sides. I'm staying slightly towards the crown. I'm going to go right, so mirrors, smooth on the brakes, TT on that grey car, silver grey car, tyres to tarmac. If I'm blocking that lane slightly because of the parked car as well, so be it, nothing I can do about that. Park brake on, hold position. Now, we are at the White Hart Pub, Tile Cross on test route. This part of the test route could be out of Coleshill, could actually come out of Garrett's Green as well, because Garrett's Green is just up the road. So a lot of them, they start to do independent drive here, follow the signs for the M6 and weight limits. So let's have a look at the signage as we go. So I've done my mirror checks, blind spot checks are all in. Move forward. Now here, you do not cross that solid white line until the road ahead is clear. So in other words, treat it like a box junction. So see the grey car, the Kia. If that light goes red, like it is now, that's a fail. The grey car's going through on a red light. Even though it's over the line, he shouldn't have done that. And that's what we can't do. What we've done is held here. We'll be the lead vehicle on the green light, so we can go into that position. But if you are trailing other vehicles into right-hand turns like that, do not go past the white stop line if there are vehicles waiting to turn right in front of you. Stay here, and if the light goes red, great, because now we're the lead vehicle, so when it does go green, we can go in. Here we go, near side front right, blind spot, into position, ready to turn. Now there's an Audi coming, notoriously fast driver, so we will hold, second Audi as well. Okay, so near side, front right, blind spot, and we can make the turn, now we know where they're going. Now, be careful on this part of the route, because they will possibly ask you to follow the signs M6, but if you look at the sign on the left, this is by the White Hart, 7.5 ton weight limit. He's not going to tell you where to go. He expects you to read that sign there and put yourself in the correct lane at Big John's Chippy. So, as we come to Big John's, we position into the right-hand lane, because that's the only lane available for our weight of vehicle. So, I have put a signal on, you didn't really need to, but it will help other people maybe. And I'll brake off as well. And that was the only lane and position available to our vehicle. So down here, this is a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, and it's got the cycle lane on the left. He's interested in now is making sure that you do not encroach the vehicle into the cycle lane. So lane discipline here. So use your mirrors, make sure your trailer is clear of that cycle lane and clear on the right-hand side. Pedestrian is clear, the pedestrian at the top, but they will be clear by the time we get there. Use the mirrors to monitor your position. We're following the road ahead at the roundabout. Mirrors, signals, the brake lights, nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Check the white car out, make sure it isn't coming all the way around. It's not, it's off, it's clear. We've maintained progress. Yes, the trailer cuts the cycle lane slightly, but there's nothing you can do about that. It's just the size of the vehicle. We've checked to make sure nobody's in it, so we are safe. And once you're out of it, stay out of it again. Again, check the pedestrian lights, check your speed, 30 mile an hour. Off the gas, we're following the road ahead at the roundabout. Check the mirrors on approach. The exit's clear. Nice and smooth, up against the right-hand curb. And in we go. We're going to go round this roundabout, so we should be able to clear it without touching it, I hope. So out wide, keep it wide, pedestrians and kids on the inside. So what we'll do now is just take it nice and steady, out to the outside, check the mirrors for the pedestrians and the children, undo the steering. And see it, they're happy, they're crossed, we're clear. And again, we're clear now the cycle lane. Now, as we approach this roundabout, we're going to follow the road ahead at the roundabout. So we're going to borrow a little bit of the right-hand turn lane as we come in, because we don't want the trailer catching that left curb. So borrow a little bit of space on approach, and then as you enter, give it back by moving the unit back into lane, roll in, and as you can see, now stick to the left-hand curb, allowing the traffic to go right around the roundabout. So we're keeping the vehicle as far left as possible. As we exit, we could go to the crown, we clear the left curb, and we're up to the roundabout. and we're going to go first exit, again steering clear of that cycle lane. We're going left at the roundabout. We're going to do the same again, borrow a little bit of the right hand lane, mirrors, signal, borrow it, borrow it, borrow it, look, give it back, move back in and give it them back. So you borrow the space to give it them back. Okay, we're around that there, and we're down to the roundabout. Again, here they could go right or straight on. We're going to follow the road, second exit, following the road ahead. Now, be mindful of the road markings here. So we're following the road ahead, look at the road markings, check the mirrors, smooth on the brakes, following the road ahead, right hand lane. Check behind the blind spots of the mirrors, we're good to go in, we're in. Centre lane, northbound 452. If you go into the airport or the M6, you want 452 southbound inside of the roundabout. So make sure you know where you are on the roundabout. And always remember, if you make a mistake on your test and you're in the wrong lane for what he's asked you to do, you stay in the wrong lane and go the wrong way. If you try and change lanes during a roundabout in a hazard, you will fail your test. So make sure if you've committed to a lane and you realise you're in the wrong lane, don't worry about it, stay in the lane, do the correct drive. Once you're out of the hazard, he will redirect you. But if you try changing lanes during your test in a roundabout or a hazard, you will fail the test. So don't panic. So here again, we're turning right, mirrors, smooth on the brakes, signal on. Approach, trying to get in and keep the vehicle moving if possible. Unfortunately, not this time, or we might just get a creep on there. Okay, so we're through, we're in, we've checked all our mirrors, our blind spots, we're good to go. Into the roundabout, inside lane. Again, we're in lane discipline, so we're in the inside lane. Monitoring, right hand mirror tells me the position of the trailer, the left hand mirror is danger, where the people come out your blind spot. So position, danger, position, danger. Equal priority on both mirrors. That's it. Off we come. Into a 50 mile an hour speed limit, and check the mirrors, straighten her up, put your boot down, look at the road ahead, nice and clear, one car or two cars, one's just come around the corner, so we can push her up, check that car coming out, he's safe. Can't see around the corner, so I'm going to the crown. I've come off the gas a little bit just in case there is anything behind the bend. It's looking good. Checking the mirrors again, checking the speed. It's only 45 at the moment. And again, all the roads works, traffic, all the signage, junction on the left, caution, heavy lorries turning, 50 mile an hour. I'm not doing 50 now, we're slowing down for the roundabout. Cyclists oncoming, they're fine. Check the mirrors, smooth on the brakes. Bring her in, borrow a little bit again. Come in, around. Nice and smooth. Up to the roundabout. We're going to go left at the roundabout, first exit. So mirrors, signal, use both lanes on approach. Use a bit of space, block if you have to, there. Line spot check, away we go, into lane one as we exit. That's it, away we go. Again, position there is just purely to protect people, other people from trying to get around the side, so you take up both lanes. You won't then mount the curb on the near side with the trailer. You won't get people squeezing up the side because you've blocked the space. So you're protecting yourself, your own vehicle, but you're also protecting other road users from themselves, trying to squeeze up alongside. At the roundabout, we're following the road ahead. We've seen the road signs back there for roundabout reduced speed, so we're off the throttle. Check the mirrors, vehicle alongside, I'll let him overtake and have the space. The vehicle in front of us is braking into the roundabout. They will clear the roundabout. We should have a nice clear roundabout now. Coming in, he's turning right, red car, burgundy car on the outside. In we come. Keep it moving all the way around the outside. There we go. The other red car, burgundy car, has got plenty of room. They can come round and accelerate away from us. We haven't hindered anybody. The same again here, up to the garage. You've got to watch for traffic coming in and out of the garage. And I'll look on the right-hand side. If anyone's coming out, I was just checking my right mirror to see if anyone's coming out, I'd have space to manoeuvre, which I would now once this car's cleared us. Luckily, at the moment, I don't need to. But we will be turning right at the next set of traffic lights. So I am going to manoeuvre to the right-hand lane. I'm not going to do it now because of the long white line, hazardous area. He's overtaking. As soon as we get into this section, small white lines on the crown, less hazard, mirrors, signal, manoeuvre. The reason that is a better visibility in the saddle there than there is on the peaks. So up and over. I've come off the gas because the weight of the vehicle now will take us up and over, down to the lights where we're going to turn right. Check the mirrors on approach. Smooth on the brakes. Mirrors, signal, position. Again, ease it back, ease it back. I'd like a green light, but we're not going to because they've just changed. TT, tyres to tarmac on the black van car. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. And that should do us there. Near side front right blind spot, in we go. Forward, plenty of space there to take the unit well forward before you start the right hand turn. That'll clear the trailer on that curb. Then undo the steering, run out to the left, check your positions, headboard's good, trailer's good, and away we go. Again, slowing the hazard, fast away. Once we're straightening the vehicle up, we can see, away we go. Same again here now, nice and steady. We're coming back towards the test station now, and we will be in. Right, lights up ahead are red, off the gas, checking the mirrors, smooth on the brakes. Let's see if we can get a nice rolling green to finish off with. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. There she goes. Check the mirrors again. Back on the gas. And I'm going to indicate, just after doing, just say I'm going to pull in on the left until we can open the gates. And forward, 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 forward. And turn right. And then all we do is just gently undo the steering, run the cab out on the left along the railing, and the trailer will come in nicely. So there we go. In we come, undo the steering still, check positions with the mirrors, and we're in.